On opening day in front of the hometown crowd. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball move.
Doug Schroeder gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Hit in the air to center field. Number 29 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Number 29 stands in for the first time.
Center fielder, number 29.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. The second for 1.
He's out.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. No runs on a hit. Leading off the inning, Doug Schroeder, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Smolinski on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play. Number 29 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Now batting, number 29.
Here comes the first pitch. Sinking line drive out to right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. And that right there was his first hit at the Double-A level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him. So stepping in, number 30, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schroeder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. On to first, a double play. Number 29 strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
When you make that bad a swing, you got to figure you're going to see that pitch again pretty darn soon.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters. Number 29 steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Well, now we see a visit from the pitching coach.
Brandon Colon comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Maldonado is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. But Dana Pike makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. And he's going for it all, headed for the plate. And he gets there for the most exciting play in baseball, the inside. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
6 runs.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more from your exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Time for Game 2 of the regular season. Number 29 will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Number 29 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 29.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
And they did have the bunt on right there, so now 0-1. You wonder if they're going to do it again.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
And when you get a guy on the mound that throws as hard as he does, a lot of times it's kind of tough to really deaden the ball. As you can see here, this ball's bunted fairly hard to the right side. But instead of anybody trying to force it,
Russ Brown will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder giving chase, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, and this is going to wind up kind of being a bad break because that runner was off and running with the pitch. So if this ball doesn't hop over the wall, he scores easily. Now he's going to have to head back to third base.
Number 29 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 29.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Got him.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Dana Pike will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Long run for the center fielder, and now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little pair.
Number 29 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the bottom of the ninth. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-2. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Game number 3 of this new season between the Midland Rockhounds and the Dana Pike gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Number 29 is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Jeffrey Marte set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Smolinski. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, maybe a little unlucky there. I thought the way he hit it, this might bring home their first run of the ball game, but you see this ball take a...
Number 29 steps in now.
Center fielder, number 29.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
That didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that 2-seam fastball.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Maldonado moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Number 29 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Midland, center fielder, number 29.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Now the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Maldonado has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon.
Number 29 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? Third time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Nope, that's over, down. But low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Dana Pike steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smolinski on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
They left 10 men on base.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes.
Number 29 will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. Stepping in, Mike Eklund, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right.
In now, Lewis Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smolinski on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And now you can't help but think back to that.
Number 29 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First offering on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Eklund. He singled his last time up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch. Number 29 steps in now.
Now batting, number 29.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, he can forget it.
Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. On to the bottom of inning number. Matt Schaefer will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice, solid...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Number 29 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but...
Brandon Colon gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Runners on the move for second, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, we got some life here now in the 9th inning. First and second now. And, hey, one more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate. And we've seen stranger things.
Sam Lopez will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Chopped weakly to the left. A tag for 1. Over to second, a double play. But they won't get the triple play as he's safe at first.
Well, I tell you, as a runner out there, you've got to be more aware of what's going on around you. Here, he just lets him tag him out fairly easily, and then it's a quick throw on to second for a very costly double play.
Runners back. Here is Sam Fuld now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
That's about as economical a save as you're ever going to find. He only threw 4 pitches, but they're enough to get the job done.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.
No errors.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Andres Navarro will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it, but the recovery throw never really had a chance, and I'd be shocked if that's not an infield single here to kick off the inning.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Marcos Veras is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yep, same pitch. Right back to the inside part of the plate, and he gets caught looking at it again.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Chopped at the plate. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Martin Medeiros will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking 1 pitch, 1 spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
Three and one.
Is he worrying too much about that?
So much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And that's in there, base hit.
sometimes just the threat of a steal is good enough. He's worried so much about that runner on first that he falls behind in the count. Then he's got to come in with something, and it results in a line drive single.
Rodney Thayer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Fold sprinting after it. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Stepping in now, Matt Schaefer. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
The 1-0 delivery. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Take sign?
That would be a take sign.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Boy, talk about a tough start to a ball game. Everything that could go wrong, it has gone wrong here in the first inning, and forcing in a run with a bases-loaded walk just could be the tip of the iceberg.
Lewis Martin is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at-bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Adolfo Ponce will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1.
All right, that's already the 4th hit he's given up in this first inning, and this one's a double. And you start to get the sense that if he doesn't turn it around very soon, he's not going to be out there much longer.
Miguel Valentin will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already, and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
0-1.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder how much is that going to take out of him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 3-1. Leading off the inning, Sebastian Novoa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Novoa.
Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lined hard toward right center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Batting sixth.
Let's take a look at all 5 pitches in this at-bat. They get ahead with strike 1, and then a good setup there that misses. Then he fights one off to make it 1-2. Then another tough pitch that he fouls off, and finally, bang, he comes through on the 5th pitch.
Number 29 stands in.
Center fielder. Number 29.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get...
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he'll reach first safely. And he is in there.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do.
Brandon Colon will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here's the 1-1. This is line to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one.
Well, I got to think that's going to be an unearned run. He looks like he's there in time to make this play. He just squeezes the glove too early or something. I'm not quite sure what happened, but they're going to hit him with an error.
So stepping in, number 10, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Now there are 2 ways you can go.
So striding in, Sam Fuld, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Has to challenge him here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Navarro on the move. 1 run is scored. The runner scores from second. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-3 game.
Big swing.
Mike Eklund will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 29 is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1 pitch out. And with that, let's check out how the Rockhounds set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, you remember growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine play.
Andres Navarro steps into the box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Fuld has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Number 29 stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.